Hey guys, it's Trips here. Welcome you back to a new addition to my channel, which is me painting my brother's room. This whole process of me painting the ceiling really took a toll on my shoulders, not gonna lie. It did take a little while. I did have to use that extra length on the roller, but it did get the job done. It did break after I was using it because I was putting so much pressure onto it, but we did get it done. And as you can see, this painting is coming along. It looks half done, but there is a reason for it. Coming around, touching up the edges, just to make sure I get every ounce of paint on every piece of the wall and ceiling that I need. This whole process took around 3 days, not including the final painting that I do at the end of the video. But it was a real fun project. I had a lot of fun thinking creatively of this idea. There we go, just touching up the edges, making sure it is a matte finish. And this is where I kind of get into the more design aspect of the painting. As you can see here, I touch up this little bit of an edge just to make sure it looks representative of a mountain. We chose 3 dark colors of gray that actually go perfect as a nice tone down. But as you can see, the edge of each color represents the side of a mountain, making it for a really cool room, and it just really looks cool. This is the second color that I used. The darkest one is called Jasper. His second one was Attitude Gray. And now we get into the Cornwall Slate, which is the lightest color in the room. I did enjoy myself painting. It was a fun time. A lot of tedious things I had to account for, but to go along with what I do for this channel and what I like to do as a creative, the idea for it really just came to life when I really put the stroll of the painter onto the wall, which really does show how good it looks when it's over and finished. I was really looking forward to how it looks when it is finished, and I'm really proud on how it looks, what my brother thinks, and all the compliments he's been getting from just pictures he's been showing other people. Yep, and that's the last color here. This was a little special thing I had to add to the room. There's no windows, seeing it is in the basement. So I decided that I told him I would add a window for him. And, you know, with every window, you see something outside. So I decided to give him something to look at every morning that really represents us as brothers. Painting a giant tree. Nice golden light tree. Now, you may already know what I'm painting here, as it is from a famous video game. A great video game. Going back into it, adding more little structures to give it that composition that it really was needed. As I worked from the background to the foreground, this part was just a little extra that I needed, I saw, and it just needed a little more sporadicness and subdivision. Now, I did use a little cool technique. Well, I used a paper towel to kind of rub in some areas, some smoke, some clouds. Then I get into the foreground here. A lot of it was just little tedious work, but honestly, I found it pretty fun just to mix colors and kind of add that liveliness to the area that was in my head and in the game to life. Here is the Grace from the game Elden Ring. The leading particles to it, and our guy touching the Grace. As I go back, just touching up some edges after I removed the paint. A lot of it was very cautiously done just because I knew the carpet was done and it just got put in. So I had to really make sure I was careful with each stroke. And then going back onto the painting with a little dragon that I added off screen. Adding the nice window pane so it would make the room all come together. I really did enjoy doing this. It was quite fun. And let me know what you guys think. This is the effects and what it looks like when it was all done. Yep. I hope you guys like and enjoyed. Have a good one.